Good morning, YouTubies. How are you? It's Marie here. So this morning I'm sitting here and I am drinking my coffee. And like I said, I will do a video for you. Um, Yesterday was National Handbag Day, and I completely forgot about it. I never keep track of these kind of things. So I thought I'd do a colored pencil. I already drew the picture. I keep my pencils in this little tin box that I found. I don't know if you can see it or not. Um, it's shaped like a coffee dispenser. I got that, I think it was 99 cents. And I also got this, it's really cool. It's very hard to find. And it is a St. Joseph statue, but he's laying down. Pope Francis has one on his desk. And this was $5. When I looked it up, they do have them, but they retail for about $55. So I really like that. I think that's very unique. Okay, so today I thought this morning I would do a picture of, since it's National Handbag Day, I went ahead and did the picture. Now, one of the things I like to use, and I didn't really stress, is I like to use a marker. I love Sharpies. They're just really easy, and you can get them in different sizes. Yeah. So I've always liked markers, and this is nice because it doesn't bleed. It doesn't. Now it will go through the paper, but it's the type of paper. Anyway, I thought I would go ahead and do some coloring while I chit chat. So yesterday, I didn't turn on the comments because of certain things I had said on there, and I didn't want to start any arguments or debate about things, and that was, about the shot and everything. That was why I didn't put on the comments. Yesterday when I released the video, I was really upset. But I was upset more with myself because of everything that had gone on. I know everybody is having a hard time as well. But I think, now when I said yesterday that I had no friends, I'm not talking about, like, to me, a friend is someone you can talk to and be with and everything, but part of it is I don't have anyone to, like, physically, like, go out and have a cup of coffee with or sit down and talk to, and the two people that I do know that are that I consider my friends, but they're friends from afar, they have their own lives, and so I don't want to, like, impede on their lives. But they have been there for me, so, when you go through a hard time, you don't want to impede on other people. And I'm grateful for them for everything they've done and helped me with. Another thing I've noticed is as you get older, you're looked down upon. Yeah. You're not seen as a valuable human being anymore. And I think I'm coping with that too. And like I said, a lot of things that I wanted to do, I'm not able to do. So I'm struggling with that. Like, okay, so where do I go from here? So anyway, let me see if I can get this to look like I'm doing something here. Anyway, this picture is for yesterday. I didn't know, but it was like National Handbag Day. I still like handbags, don't get me wrong, but they're like not going to be the center of my life. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I notice a lot of videos people will buy bags, and then, you know, it has to be perfect. And, you know, the handbags that are made nowadays are not as well made as the older bags. That's why I like the older bags, because they're well made. They're better made. Um, and the quality is a lot better. And it's not like, you know, like I've said before, anything made after, to me, anything made after 2012, the quality is not the same. Many of them are mass produced. Many of them are really sold for name recognition, so people can walk around and say, hey, I got a Coach, hey, I got Louis Vuitton, hey, this, that. And many of the companies have been sold, and they're operated under a whole bunch of companies by one group owner or one owner. Um, like if I get Coach, it's usually a vintage Coach, but I don't really care much for them anymore for some reason. I don't know. Going through all this pandemic stuff has really changed me. I don't want to say it's made me bitter. I just want to say it's like made me think through everything like I had before, but like really think. That's good coffee. I actually got me a coffee maker. I actually have a counter, a kitchen counter. I've actually, okay, when I moved to my other place, I stayed there, but I didn't really set it up like it wasn't home for me. So, uh, and then I had an incident where the ceiling there was a water leak, and the ceiling came down in one part of the building. And I lived in a studio, so all I had was that box area, and I lived in a box. It was like a glass bowl because I had a balcony, and I didn't really like that because there were apartments across the street, you know, and they could probably look inside, and I felt no sense of privacy. So I think that was the other reason why I wanted to get out. Um, Now, I did make friends with the birds. They would come every morning and I would feed them. But I think the people next door weren't really happy about it because after a while they started like shooing them away and stuff. So I'd feed them, and then they all of a sudden I'd hear all this ruckus and they'd fly away. So yeah. Anyway, I am using regular Crayola. These I found at the Goodwill. They were $1. They were 99 cents. So I picked them up. I use various types of um, colored pencils. I use Crayola, Derwent, and Prism Color. And Crayola is really good if you want. And one thing people don't understand, when you do color pencils, you also got to do it on the right type of paper. Um, so yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of different types of paper out there, and when you do something like this, you got to make sure that it's the right type of paper. I wouldn't use Prismacolor on coloring books. It's not it's a higher quality pencil, and then you have to be careful that you're not getting fake, because there are a lot of counterfeit Prismacolors out there. So you got to be really careful about that, which a lot of people don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this is a lion, and she's carrying her handbag. And I thought it would be really cool to do this in honor of National Handbag Day. So these are going to be more or less the kind of videos I'm going to be doing. Um, Probably some thrift store videos if I go to the thrift store. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm trying really hard to get out of this hole that I'm in, and I feel like I'm in a very deep hole, and I'm slowly working myself out of it, which is why I am doing this. Trying to get back to my roots as an artist. Um, Once I get my computer set up and I'm able to film the proper way, I'll do some where I am doing other works, like I'll be doing wood, um, yeah, I'll be doing wood and paper and probably shirts and a tote bag, because I do have a tote bag that's ready to go. Um, so anyway, this is the kind of art I do. I'm not a portrait artist. Um, I'm more of an illustrator, and I love to draw animals. So anyway, this is what I do. My my videos will just be more like talking and blah blah blah, like that famous girl said, and just talking about the kind of stuff that I use. Um, so once I get my apartment set up, and I've actually set it up pretty quickly because I feel like I'm home here. I'll do a tour. I did set up an art area, but I need to find me a table. I had a card table, but card tables are very, um, they're very wobbly, so it kind of defeated the purpose as far as being able to draw, because I draw and the whole thing would shake. So that didn't help at all. So let me see, I'm down here now. So yeah, so this is my sketchbook, and then once this is completed, I'll probably do more, because I was watching this guy. It's called Sketch School, and he was talking about how sketching and just going back to drawing it helped him, and I thought to myself, maybe I should try that, and because this is more or less as a matter for me to survive, because I went through a lot of hell, and I'm trying my best to not fall apart. So anyway, this is my picture. And I hope you liked it. I will have another video up. So this is another example of what I did. This is with, I think I used Derwent. What I should have done first, I think, and that's what's great about art, is that you can always practice and do something else. I should have probably put some gesso on it first and then went over it with this, but I really like it. I like birds. I especially like birds. I like just drawing, illustrating, that kind of thing. And yeah, so just bear with me, we're all trying, and I'm always afraid I'm going to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing or something and piss somebody off, because that's the way I seem to be. But I do love you all, and I do appreciate the comments. And I want to give a shout out to Charlie Brown. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate your kind comments. And another person is Sonia. Thank you. and all of you out there who comment, um, all of you out there in YouTube land, and my friends that are on Facebook, and well, one on Facebook, and the other one is not really on internet or anything, but I just wish one of you was here so I can just have someone to talk to. But don't worry about it. I'll be all right. I think my art will help me and my faith. Because when I feel really, 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 really bad, I go to church and I sit and talk to Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. Anyway, you all have a good day. Oh, I have a recommendation for you. A book. Someone had asked me about good Catholic books. Here is a book, and it's about Christopher Columbus. Today is Christopher Columbus Day, but now they've changed it because ignorant people don't know what he did and who he is. Really, I mean, all the lies that I hear about him just make me so angry. I got in an argument with somebody, and this person was like, had a degree in early history, and I couldn't believe she didn't know this. But Christopher Columbus, he brought Catholicism to the New World, and it's called the Catholic Discovery of America. It's by my favorite priest, John Hardin. Read his stuff if you can get a hold of any of his stuff. He's also on YouTube. Now, when you hear him, he's going to be real Catholic, and so you might go, but he says it how it is. But he talks about Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus was a third order Franciscan. When he was thrown in jail, he had his Franciscan robes on. He didn't go around and pillage and all that stuff. I don't know where people get that. He didn't even step foot in America. He stepped foot in the islands. And what he was doing was, there were two things he was doing. One was bringing the faith to a new world, which was people didn't do because they all still thought you fell off at the end. I guess people were back then, they were flat earthers. They were like, oh, they're going to fall off the end of the world. And he was looking for a new trade route because of what was going on. You should read the history of what was going on at the time. And also he brought Catholicism to the New World. And his son Diego built the first Catholic church in the Americas. So you can get this on Amazon, which is what I did. It's really, really good book, and it opens your eyes to history. We have too many people on here rewriting history, and that's the sad part, what's going on in this country. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will have another one up tomorrow. And I love you all, and if I pissed off anyone, I apologize. So you all have a good day. Bye.